Okay, here we are. Okay, the last week of the Omer, we're up to Malchus. Okay, and again the root Lacha Hashem Hagdula Hagvora Tiferes Hanetza Vahod Kichol Bashamayim U'Ba'aretz Lacha Hashem Hamlacha. To you Hashem is their kingdom. So what Rashi says is that a person should recognize that everything is Hashem's, he's Hashem's servant, and Hashem is the only one who should rule. So the Gemara says that we'll see this when Hashem finally destroys Amalek. We'll seem to have so much power, we'll see Hashem have victory over him. Okay, so bringing this into our own lives, okay, so we have to understand that the work of this week is to make Hashem rule actively over everything. We should try to do everything possible to move from potential to actuality, the reality of all of the other days, so that we could be called a true servant of Hashem. So you should say, I'll receive whatever hashpah you gave me in these holy days, and I'll use them to serve you. So this includes trying to think, how could I bring Hashem into the world? Through tefillah, through doing all of the other forms of service, each one according to their ability. Okay, and your desire is again to see that Hashem is the only king, and that you don't in any way put the crown on your own head. This is especially relevant on Shabbos. Shabbos is the day on which Hashem's malchus is most visible and most easily experienced. The way that this is done is primarily through your speech. Your speech is your malchus, your kingship in this world is manifest by what you say. So you should see the degree that's possible, that your mouth is totally in sync with everything that you want to be and everything that you could be. Okay, in the negative, you have to be very careful against saying anything that could lead to needless hatred or any form of disconnect from other people or from Hashem. Okay, and finally, the last prayer. Okay, may it be your will, Hashem Elokeinu, that if we've harmed ourselves in any way through the 7 ways in which we could misuse Midas HaMalchus, that this week be one in which this is all repaired. Please, Hashem, with mercy, with grace, our souls belong to you, our bodies belong to you. Have mercy on your handiwork. With your great mercy, let everything be rectified that we may have harmed in the kavod of your Shekhinah. Okay, whatever sins that we've done that made us feel separate from you, let us draw close. Especially in times we may have been sounded cynical, or we may have lied, we may have spoken lashon hara, we may have flattered people who we shouldn't flatter for our own honor. Times we spoke in shul, in the middle of tefillah. Okay, times we stopped learning in order to engage in that needless random talk. All of these are things for which we exiled you. So we're asking now to return to us. Please return to us, in spite of the fact that we've done things that are so shameful. Okay, and we come to you with a broken heart. We beseech you to be full of mercy in the merit of David HaMelech, who gave everything to you. And even though we call him king, the only kingship he knew was your kingship. And again, we have a poem. This is our last one. Okay, Malchus Mem Mulolek Hashem Umen Ayvai Ivasheya. Okay, in praise I call out to Hashem, and I'll be saved from my enemies. Lamed Lolam Hashem Farcha Nitzav B'Shamayim. Forever Hashem, your word stands in heaven. Kaf Gechastecha Hashem Olai B'Yitzat Nafshi Mish'ol Tachtiyah. As is your kindness with me, you've saved my soul from the deepest hell. Vav, v'ani kezayit v'anan b'vet Elokim batachti, v'ches Elokim olam va'ed. And I'm like a fresh olive tree in Hashem's house. This is when my faith in your chesed shall be forever. Last, Tavas anavim shemata Hashem tachin libam takshib oznecha. You hear Hashem, the true will of those who are humble. Okay, prepare their hearts and listen to them. Okay, may we have the fulfillment of all of the days of Sphira and that lead us to a wonderful Matan Torah. Shalom.